This is a moto camping story. Two riders chasing the Black Hills across the Dakotas, Montana, Wyoming, and back again. Places I didn't even know I needed to see. This is my first expedition, and on a bike that's still new, and across terrain I've only dreamed of riding. It was supposed to test our gear, our grit, and our sense of direction, but in the end, it tested something more. This is a 14-day ride through landscapes that change. Alright guys, welcome back. I'll be honest, it's been a minute. 3 weeks since the last upload, and yeah, life kind of happened. Got work, editing backlog, trying to be a decent dad, exist, and not lose my mind. But we're back at it. This is day 2 of the ride to the Black Hills, and yep, it's raining. It actually rained a lot. So we're on Highway 20 West in South Dakota. It's wet, it's cold, I'm soaked because, like a genius, I didn't bring proper rain gear. So my hands are popsicles, my morale is questionable, and the wind chill on a bike at 65 miles per hour feels like punishment from a very specific weather god. But hey, this is all part of it, right? You don't sign up for 2,300 miles of ADV thinking it's gonna be sunshine and perfect roads. So I treated it like a rite of passage. Suffer a little, earn the good parts later. You'll also notice we're still on tar. We had plans for dirt this morning, but after seeing what the rain was doing to the roads and, valuing our spinal cords, we opted for the safer route. Don't worry, dirt's coming. The rocks, shale, washed out, sketchy trails, we're getting there. This was just our opening test. Wet, cold, and a little miserable. Perfect ADV conditions. So we passed through Timberlake. It's a little outpost that sprung up at the railroad back in 1910. But despite the name, the lake's more of a puddle than a pond. But still it marks the edge, farmland giving way to prairie, reservation grounds, and wind-sculpted skies. Finally, we did need to stop for some fuel. Well, at least I did, but not before Vance tour guiding me about this shop. I wish I remember what he was telling me.
Yeah?
Maybe that it's been there since 1914.
Oh, is this the only gas station in town here?
Yep, it was.
Imagine it is. Hot stuff food.
And these people seem to have a special system on how they queued up for gasoline.
Oh, were you waiting? Oh, okay. You're good. Oh, there's a lot of folks waiting. I'm just gonna park here and wait. I think I'm just gonna park here and wait. My turn.
And that's what we did. We had a bite, got a drink, hung out, and then we were kind of back at it. So after a while, the rain did let up, which was great, except it made room for something worse, the wind. And it wasn't like breezy or gusty. It was lean your bike like you're on a hill kind of wind. Like you can literally see us leaning sideways down this straight highway like we're trying to hold on to gravity or something. but with the wind and just straight open air, I'm starting to lose feeling in my throttle hand. So we had to stop just so I could kind of hug onto my engine and flip over Vance's fuel reserve.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it sucks because I can't put it on the engine when I'm driving.
And this road had to be the straightest, longest, flattest stretch of road I've ever seen in my life. More frostbite to the fingers. So that Vance had to loan me his backup gloves, which actually did help get me to our next destination. Rolling through this part of South Dakota, through the little small industrial towns, and through the prairies, you're pretty much on top of what's left of the Great Plains. So out here on the edge of the slim buttes, I feel like I was crossing into something super old, like a gate carved by wind and time. These towering ridges mark more than just a boundary. So to the Lakota Sioux, this land was sacred ground. It was part of a living relationship with the earth that stretched long before any road was ever paved. They called this place home, not for what it gave them, but for what it taught them. The buttes themselves rise suddenly, sandstone cliffs that look like they've held the wind at bay for centuries. As we passed the old battlefield marker, I didn't want to dwell on the conflict. What I felt was respect for a people, for a place, and for the silence that now lives between them. After hundreds of miles, this felt like a threshold, and in that moment, I felt something shift in me. It was the first time we'd felt the reward of the journey, not just the challenge. The bike was dialed in, the road was quiet, the wind had finally let up, and everything just clicked. I'd made it here through the heat, the rain, the wind, on a bike I barely knew, chasing a dream I didn't fully understand.
Huh?
And now we were riding into the unknown.
You gotta take all of that off on you.
Just this.
Okay, you're not. Okay.
Put them in my backpack.
Where the story really begins.
Alright.
Hopefully they got some gloves in there.
I don't know, they should, I think.
Maybe.
Alright.
I know they got some good jerky in there.
So we're in Buffalo, South Dakota. Headed to the North Cave Hills, because the South Cave Hills suck.
No, they don't suck. It's fun.
Yeah, this is really cool. I don't know, I feel like I'm in Europe somewhere, but I'm not. It was just the good old US of A.
Yep.
South Dakota. Probably the
First
least.
time we've seen the sun all day.
Holy
First
shit.
time.
There is the sun. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. What a day. Oh. The wind's gonna blow that off there. Oh yeah, that literally was the first time the sun shone out. We caught it.
And seen on TV.
Yeah. Dude, what a day. Through that rain.
We'll just head to, there's a campground there called Picnic Springs. There is actually a water spring there. And there's some rock formations with a lot of old carvings in the rock.
Oh, right. I'd be hoping for some drone shots.
So riding through this part of the cave hills felt like floating across a sea of grass. The land stretched out in all directions. It was quiet, it was golden, it was endless. With every mile, the North Cave Hills came just a little bit closer. It was one of those rare stretches where everything felt right. The air, the rhythm of the road, the subtle curve of the land beneath the tires. It was calm. It was effortless. As I made my way up the butte, I didn't expect what was coming. I crested the ridge, and suddenly there it was. A gorge, massive, wide open, like the earth had taken one long breath and just held it. It was a moment that I won't forget. I didn't say a lot when I saw it. I just pulled up next to Vance, stopped, and let the land speak for itself. So we finally gotten inside of the North Cave Hills, the real labyrinth of sandstone, pine, and winding trails. These roads are something else. Narrow, spider webby, coiling around the boots, dipping into gorges, popping back out again, all while you're trying not to drop your bike or run through an invisible wire.
It's on the side of the road. It's not watertight. Oh, look at that little cave in there. That's probably why they call it the Cave Hills. There's probably tons of caves out here. There's probably hundreds of caves out here. All these rocks have holes in them. They're all just dug out. I wonder how that came about, if it's natural or some primitive people dug out those caves. What about some of the bigger ones?
This land beneath us is historical. These buttes, those sandstone caps that rise out of the prairie, they formed during the early Tertiary, which is 65 to 55 million years ago. That's when the forest became rock and the rivers carved out the dramatic shapes that we're riding through today.
Well, it could have. Yeah, I guess it's preference now. Should we have gone up higher?
And the land, it's still alive. Tribes like the Lakota made this home, guided by springs, shelter, and sacred places like Ludlow Cave, which was etched with rock art, now worn but forever present.
Like I would love to camp up there near that rock. Just fucking muscle the bike up that hill. Camp near that rock. No one can see you. If you could even get the bike up there. Oh, I wonder if this just doubles back to that top road.
As we weave toward Picnic Springs Campground, it feels personal. After grueling miles of pavement, wind, rain, and straight line fatigue, it's here, tucked between those sandstone ribs, that the real reward starts to settle in.
Oh yeah, the road's connected. Looks like. Well, that was goofy. Why did it make me go this way?
Picnic Springs is just ahead. 8 primitive sites, a place to sleep, a chance to sit and absorb the ride, and finally let the dust settle on day 2.
What? It's still navigating for me. It's just going this way.
I can't explain the feeling that I experienced to make it this far on the T7. The bike's still solid, the route still full of promise, and us still riding.
Yeah, it is.
If you've made it this far, you're doing more than watching. You're kind of riding along with me. So please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and ding the bell so you don't miss what comes next. Because tomorrow, the fun really begins as we get out and explore the North Cave Hills.
Block stand, you bring your own maul, chop your wood. On the other side of this valley, over there. Oh, this is a cool spot. What the fuck is this? Oh, dude. It's like a swimming hole. You just dive right into there. I was just checking that out.